Hey everyone, this is Brett Endy's The Dog Savant, dogtrainingla.com. So another Q&A session coming for you. I had a question here from Margie K in Cleveland, Ohio, and her question is, how do I know or how do I teach my dog to signal when it's time to go potty? My first response, you are not supposed to rely on that. You need to dictate when your dog has to go to the bathroom. Now, you have to base this on their age abilities and if there's some kind of medical issue. Little puppies, a dog that's sick, a dog that has some kind of issue going on where they can't hold it, of course you accommodate that. A lot of dogs will whine and let you know. Short of that, they should learn to go on command. Different than people where when you gotta go, you gotta go. Dogs can learn to compartmentalize where when they're outside, they see it as the window of opportunity to go to the bathroom, empty themselves out to completion so they can go increasingly longer as you teach them these skills and they develop from puppyhood into adulthood. An average dog can go easily 6 to 8 hours, and if it's an emergency, even more. And this is, again, because they learn to go outside, do their business, and see that as the first priority and do it to completion so they actually are comfortable. How do you do this? You use a kennel or a small space, or when you're home, you closely monitor them. You have them on a short leash, and you teach them how to hold it, not as a means to punish them, but as a means to develop these skills that dogs have innately built into them, different than humans where whenever we go, we go. So because of this way of thinking, I've learned in all my years dealing with dogs and even adult dogs that have severe potty training issues, it's because they were taught from this human-based way of thinking where we thought we were doing something productive by having our dogs signal us or telling them, getting them outside when it was the right time to go, versus teaching them the skills that I had just mentioned that any dog can learn if you train them properly from the start. And these bells, these devices, the little things where, again, we're teaching, or even doggy doors or wee-wee pads, we're making it too convenient for our dogs at first. A doggy door is fine. Let your dog out in the yard all day, but take the time to structure the regimen so they can develop these skills so you have that reliance in them, being able to hold it and be actually comfortable so you're not rushing home where they're being selective about once they're outside. They don't want to go because it's not the right spot or surface or it's raining outside, whatever the case may be. You want to get them over that because, again, when they're outside, they're like, oh, this is it. This is my time to go. Let me do it to completion and be comfortable because I've been taught that way. So I hope that makes sense there because it's really important not to give into this human interpretation of what we think, not only potty training, but all realms of training dogs and the relationships we have with them should be. Okay, well, thank you. Please submit more questions. I love this. Subscribe. Go to my website, dogtrainingla.com. Love your dog. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.